Americans are finally waking up to the fact that a substantial portion of our GDP is actually, in fact, fraud, waste, and abuse. Gosh, if only we put in a government program whose job it was to root out all this fraud, waste, and abuse. Oh, wait, we did. There is one. It's called DOGE, and the Democrats hated it. They actively worked against it. They beat up big balls. They burned Elon's cars, and they said, DOGE bad, DOGE bad, DOGE bad. Because what DOGE found was there's an estimated 1.5 trillion of our federal budget that is going towards fraud, waste, and abuse. And our 2025 federal budget was about 7 trillion. So let's do some simple math and let's say 7 trillion minus 1.5 trillion. That puts what our federal budget should be, which is about around 5.5 trillion. Oh, but wait, Elon is bad, billionaire bad, can't trust DOGE. If only there was a way to back into this number. Oh, wait, there is. We have to take it back to 2019, pre-COVID, pre all these emergency funds that were put into place. And then let's look at the growth rate before then, which is about 5%. So our federal budget in 2019 was 4.4 trillion. Previous years, we had a 5% growth rate. So let's use 4.4 trillion as a baseline. And that was in 2019. And let's be super, super conservative here and say only 10% of that federal budget in 2019 was fraud, waste, and abuse. That puts us around 4 trillion as a baseline number. Now let's add 5% for annual growth. That gives us a 2026 spend of 5.5 trillion, which validates everything that DOGE found, because riddle me this. How do you go from a federal budget of 4.4 trillion in 2019 to 7 trillion in 2025? You can't do that without astronomical amounts of fraud, waste, and abuse. It's unsustainable growth. It hurts the American people. And any federal budget above 5.5 trillion is completely unacceptable. It should make Americans sick. And if you are against finding and taking action about this fraud, waste, and abuse happening in America, you are working against the long-term sustainable success of the American people. Democrats, I'm looking at you.